Hey everyone! I'm taking a chance in doing this outdoors because we're having a beautiful day here in Western New York, which is quite unusual, so I hope you can hear me okay. I wanted to just give a little bit of an update on what's going on. Today I received my copies of my book from the publisher, Sunbury Press, and I did want to share that, the moment where I'm seeing it for the first time in print. And as I was reflecting on how I feel about seeing this book in print, it's interesting because I think of all the times that I've seen authors give pictures or little videos of how exciting it is to see their book, and not to say that it's not exciting, it's very exciting. However, this book is a symbol of a part of my life and a part of my journey that maybe you can resonate with when you're standing at the fork in a road and you look to the right and you might see this smooth grass, sun shining, not a lot of obstacles. Oh, that looks like such a nice road to go down. And you look to the left and there's stones and brush and overgrown trees, and you look through the path and how much can you see? You can't see that much. You just know you have to step on it. And that's what it was like for me to begin to write this book. Is I'm looking at a fork in the road, and going to the left on that path was me deciding to write out these messages so all of you can benefit from them and how they benefited me as well in my life. And what are the stones and the brushes and the trees? When you start anything in life, it has a purpose. There's a point. You're trying to do something. You're trying to have something happen, and it's very valuable and very important to you. But as you go through the journey, you start to discover things that maybe are uncovered in the creative process. Maybe it's some old concepts or some limited beliefs about yourself or some fears. In my case, it would, there were many things, but I remember one particular point in the journey of writing where I really felt like it was scary to write and make public some of these intimate details in my life. And I had to sit with that, and I could literally feel my throat closing up. And yet there was something that needed to be said and needed to come out. And I could feel the butterflies in my stomach and the nervousness. And it's about, expressing yourself in the world and your truth in an honest way, and risking being judged or somebody not getting it or somebody going, well, that's weird. So that was just one of the many things that I had to work with my inner guide and spirit to let go of, because it was blocking something coming through me. And the something coming through me was so important to be expressed in the world. And I, sometimes had to take a machete to the obstacles, but mostly it was about noticing the stones and walking around them, or seeing a big branch in my way and pushing it out just so I could keep going. And we don't always see the end of the journey, right? We're halfway in and it looks dark and we think that there's no end to it. What is it that keeps us going? My brother asked me that. What keeps you going? Especially when I decided that I wanted to do traditional publishing, which is its own, has its own challenges. And I thought about that question, and I said, oh, you know what it is? I believe that these messages need to be shared. So I'm not the only one, right? We all have something within us that needs to be birthed, needs to be shared. And it doesn't have to be, a book or anything like that. It could just be our own voice, speaking out, saying something that's near and dear to our heart, anything like that. It takes some perseverance, and it also takes a lot of self-reflection and trust and faith that that is an important part of your journey. And if this day where I'm actually holding this book in my hand represents to you the same thing it represents to me, that would make me very happy. That whatever it is that you're tackling in life, you know, we've all had, I shouldn't say we all, but most of us have had some things going on in 2020, 2021 that has rocked our world, and we've had to move through it in a very authentic way. And I look at this book on this day and say, gosh, that was what the journey was really about. It was really about clearing out the path for me, so I could express what I need to express and be who I am in the world, and let something come through me that provides some kind of peace and love and help and healing for others. So thank you for sharing this moment with me. I look forward to sharing other videos with you, but for today, here it is.